Hi, today we're going to take a look at some old and forgotten Hypixel games that I think you would probably like to play and you don't know they even exist. So yeah, this video took a little bit of time to make, so if you enjoy the video, please subscribe. It takes like 2 seconds. I know everyone says this, but it actually changes my life. So yeah, enjoy. Mini walls, you probably never heard of this game and I don't blame you. If you ever played the walls or mega walls, you probably know what it is. But if you don't, it's basically bad wars but with weirdos, and at the start of the game there's walls and you need to wait a few seconds for them to release so you can go and hunt other people's weirdo and kill them. In the lobby of the game, you need to choose between 3 kits and your team. About the kits, they don't really matter, but I personally like to go knight because you deal more damage. Your arrows in every single kit this can destroy wool, and every single block you break gives you more wool. So if you don't have a wither, I would advise you to break blocks of the map because blocks are really important. There's an infrastructure of mines below the map, so you can use that to escape from enemies. But you usually only want to go underground if you don't have a wither and you need more blocks, so you need to mine. I play this game because there's not that many sweats, you can just wreck some noobs in the queue even if you're not that good like me. So yeah, and I like the mini-gamey stylish of the game. It's like you can get quick games, it's not like the walls or mega walls where the games would take like eventually even 10 or more minutes. You can get like a few 5-minute games and etc, depending on if you want to clutch the game or not. But yeah, I really do have fun playing mini walls. Clutching mini walls, it's not that hard. You don't need to buy items or know super hard strategies like in games like Bad Wars. What you need to do is get high ground and blocks. To get blocks, you may want to go a bit underground, but not spend too many time underground, or you'll basically get trapped. Because you imagine if you're alone and there's one team of 4 players left, you're basically that. If you're underground, you need to get the high ground so you can knock them off and build like walls around you so they can bow you. Even though they can break your walls, you need to keep doing that because the bow actually does damage. So yeah, I'll be showing some clips of me winning a game where I was alone. So I just got the high ground and I could fight every single player individually, so I didn't have to take 1v2s. And if you do, for a skilled PvPer, that won't be a problem, but it's more like advice for people that are not that good. So yeah. Capture the wool. You probably heard of this game but never played it. You need to grab the other team's wool and then get back to your base. Every player that has the other team's wool on his inventory will have a diamond chestplate, so you know who's grabbing which wool. This game actually takes a lot of PvP skill to play, so I would work on that. It's not like mini walls as you can just camp or do a lot of other crazy things to avoid PvP, like bowing other people and etc. Yes, you can bow and capture the wool, but there's a lot of more flat areas to PvP, so yeah, you need to be a good PvPer if you want to achieve something in capture the wool. There are a lot of islands and everything is above the void, so you need to bridge everywhere you want to go, unless your teammates already bridged there. You need teamwork and keep in contact with your team, but to be fair, no one actually does this. You can solo queue this, you don't have to have 20 friends to play this game, but you should at least have like 2 or 3 so you know where everyone's doing, because this game is not that easy. This game actually involves a lot of strategy. There's a shopkeeper and you can buy many things from it, but I think everything is pretty useless, especially vines and water buckets, because you can easily craft ladders with wood in your inventory, because crafting is a thing on this game. I think the only thing you should buy on the shopkeeper is gapples and maybe save a little bit of gold for one of the kits, but you can pretty much grab the wall without anything apart from gapples. Before starting the game, you can click on settings and change the layout of the game. This is very important. The layout is where every single block is or item in your hotbar before the game starts, so you don't have to change it. And this is very important because you need to clutch like in any other void minigame, and like use rods. If you want to buy the rod, you need to have a hotkey for the rods. If you want to break endstone or if you want to break wood, you need to have hotkeys for your pickaxe and axe. So not only having hotkeys but also having the right things on the right hotkeys. So I would advise you to change the layout. It's very important. You can also mess with some other settings like the kill feed and etc on the settings, but these are the most important ones. Bounty hunters. You probably know this game if you're a very old Hypixel player like me. The goal of the game is to kill other people. You only have one arrow, but there are one shots everyone. If you kill someone, you'll get their arrow back. You also have wooden swords, so you can fight even though you don't have any more arrows left. You also get a tracker that points to some random person, and every time you kill them, you'll get 7 points, and there's a leaderboard to keep the points. The map is always the same, but I don't think that's a big deal since no one really plays this game. I have a ton of fun because sometimes I don't have an arrow, but I can still out PvP everyone because they're all a bunch of thieves. I mean, that's not much else to say about this game. It's pretty self-explanatory. One arrow, one kill. You can get the arrow back if you kill people, as I already said. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. This one actually took a bit to make, and like every single other one. Follow everything that's in my description, my Twitch, my Twitter, join my subreddit, every single thing, including my Discord. If you want to talk to me, I'll be there after I upload the video. So yeah, I really hope to enjoy.
Bye.